Welcome back to another episode on the Welsknight Patreon server. In between episodes, I started working on getting some breeze rods and decided, well, I needed copper as well. There wasn't a whole lot of oxidized copper left in there, and I decided I'm just going to try to convert this to a farm. And so you can see spent several days working on getting that trial chamber, and we're going to turn it into some farms. But I also want to know what you think we should do to decorate it. How should, any ideas to decorating that farm? I'm thinking we'll have some minecart rails that'll drop you off at each spot, and obviously collection system for the loot. But aside from that, we want to make it look nice. So leave your ideas down in the comments, and let's get into actually turning those into farms. And then we gotta actually make the breeze launchers in the Nether Hub. So let's get to that. So a little update here. I've been digging out this trial chamber that's close to Wellsville, and it has 3 breeze spawners, and I've kind of surrounded those and covered up the other ones that are other things because I don't plan on using them. And then I worked on in creative a little bit, trying to come up with a design for the farms themselves. So yeah, and I, trial and error there. Taking a couple ideas from a few different people. I'll link to some of the videos I watched. Still have a little bit more to tear down there. But right now, we've collected so much copper, and we already have a bunch of breeze rods now. I think we should go set up the breeze launcher to the Nether Roof. I accidentally took a screenshot. So yeah, we have some breeze rods in here. In fact, I think I'm just gonna, first we should put this back on. I think I'm just gonna pick these up and go back. We'll come back to this. I guess, do need to repair a pickaxe. Let's get a couple more. Haven't been reset. This is the manual way I've been doing it right now, but there's a, and I'm going to still be using manual because looting. Oh, shoot. He got out. How'd that happen? Don't want them running around. Where'd he go? He was, stop jumping around. God. How'd he get out here? Oh, it's because I don't have the corners filled, probably. He probably literally spawned in this corner. Anyway, I also have a bunch of keys. I think I've already done all of these so that I can. Oh, maybe not. Cool. But yeah, I have a bunch of regular keys. I haven't done any ominous trials yet. So we need some copper, which I think I have in here. This should be plenty. And then breeze rods. Did I put them in here? No. There we go. So yeah, actually we don't have quite enough to fill all 4 dispensers, but so, and we got a bunch of dispensers from the trial chamber. I want black wool. Guess we'll, it's 1 per. There's a lot of sheep in here. Okay, so that's just for some carpets, which we're gonna need 8. Yeah, that's fine for now. And then I also want to make black concrete. Dyes were here. Only need a couple pieces, but we have to make 8. Okay, this should be really quick. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to replace this, which I think this is gonna, yeah, big hole over. Wish I had a way to build it down so I could put a stone block under this. We'll do that last. Need to break these down. We'll just do 1 for now, each. And we'll put this here, and we'll put, let's see how this goes. What? Why didn't I fly in the air? What's going on? Why didn't I fly? Does it need to be a pressure plate? I'm gonna break this for a second. We're gonna try this. I'm so confused. There's nothing over my head. There's no reason that shouldn't be working. Do I need to jump? No. Okay. We're gonna, it's not because it's on slabs. Right? Surely not. We're going back to the overworld. I'm gonna cry if this really doesn't work. I'm gonna sleep first. This isn't working. What's going on? I am disappointed. Somebody explain why. Is there something I'm doing wrong? I mean, I'm right clicking. Do I need to left click? I don't even know. Yeah, left click doesn't do it. Right click throws it for sure. Let's use it on a sheep or something. Oops. I mean, feel like I'm missing an important detail. If this doesn't work, what am I gonna do with those holes in the nether? I mean, there is always scaffolding or warped vine or ladders. You know what? We're gonna go into another world. We're just gonna try using one. Yeah, I didn't even jump. I just pressed down. And I hear if you time it right, you get a little bit extra boost. Okay, standing here. Yep. Who needs rockets? So I'm guessing it's the server config based on Google results. It's some kind of thing that they might be able to turn the flag on or off. Hopefully that's all it is. And I'll message them in Discord and we'll see. We'll see if they get it working. So yeah, I guess that puts the launchers on pause. Next up, I guess we'll continue digging out the trial chamber anyway, because I'm sure we'll find a use for breeze or wind charges, even if they don't fix the launchers. And yeah, so let's get back on the server. Oh yeah, well, I was down here digging this out. I found this huge copper vein, so got a little distracted and started mining that out. I'm gonna keep mining it out until I've collected it all, and I'm gonna put it in a shulker box so we can see. And even before I realized it was a copper vein, I was getting a bunch of iron around here. So, but I didn't count all of it. So we'll only count all the stuff that I found since actually digging out that vein there. But it's all over this place. You can see more there. So we might have multiple veins of, I said copper, iron vein. Found a giant iron vein. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, keeps going over here, I think. Haven't seen more iron yet. Maybe that is, oh no, you can kind of tell that it's continuing when you see the tuff mixed in like this. But I think that is the end. I think that was the tail end of that one there. Well, I think these are so cool. Like I don't know, like, yeah, it's a lot, maybe more than you need, but like finding them like this, because you don't always run into them. But I don't know, just having it sometimes alone in the mountain and then having these random veins of rich deposits like this is kind of cool. Like it adds variety to the mining and stuff. And yeah, I'd love, like, I know they have copper and iron. I'd love to see some more, like, and they don't have to be nearly this big, but I think it'd be really cool to see other ores like this too. Like rare pockets of diamond that are bigger than just, you know, that are actually spread in a vein like this, but, you know, end up being bigger than what you typically find, like 8 bundle of 8. This is the biggest right now. And it kind of happens. And they did increase the rate of diamonds, but I think I would just do it more like this, because then you actually create this weird structure of, you know, like this wasn't a cave. This was just me mining, and I created this like weird mine looking thing that followed the clues. This clue here, I'm gonna follow it for a little bit, and if I don't find anything, I'll stop, and if I do, then I'll keep going. All right, there's more clues. We'll keep going this way. So yeah, I don't know, and like I think this is based on, like, I think tuff actually is found around big core, big iron deposits. So it'd be interesting if if they do introduce other ores, like if that means other blocks will be added, or even blocks that already exist will be used in those kinds of veins. I don't know. I mean, obviously coal and diamond kind of go together. I don't know if there's others. Okay, I need to get shoulder boxes. There's so much of this. In fact, I don't even have another extra ender chest on me here. So yeah, you can see so far what I've found already, and I'll add that to it. Back down we go. I think I'll start over there this time. Oh wait, I should pick up this stuff first. curious if they actually lead. They're connected. Kind of seems like it is going in that direction. Maybe if I start up higher. Of course I dug. Yeah. Look at how high this goes. This is back up here. I should have just started here. Right where my boxes were. That's silly. This feels never ending. Oh my gosh, 2 of them right next to each other. Okay. Also full on again. Man. So yeah, I should make these farms soon. Because chasing these guys around when they are loose like this is not fun. Okay. It's this guy's up there. Maybe if you're better at the game than me, then you find this fun. But when they're like in the wide open space, like when you tear this out, kind of hop around a lot all over. Like even this room, I find, was when it had stuff in it, like it's pretty open up until like that level, and then yeah, so they bounce around all over. You have to like, okay, now I got to run over here to hit you because I can't shoot you with a bow. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get back to tearing out this instead of mining that vein for now. Then because this is almost done anyway. And then I'll figure out how much materials I need for the actual, how many materials, how much, that's kind of, anyway, what I need for the farms, and we'll start on those. So I was continuing on this iron vein, and it led up into this mine shaft that I haven't fully explored. And you can hear there's some zombies, and I actually know there's a couple spider spawners in here. Actually, I think it's time that I stop getting sidetracked. So, done with that iron vein for now, but I'm gonna keep at it in between episodes, and eventually I'll show you what how much I came away with from that one vein alone. And yeah, so now I need to go calculate materials, figure out what I need to do, and then we're gonna build these breeze farms. And I need your help to tell me what I should, how I should decorate the rest of the area to make it look all nice. Because we cleared out all this big space, might as well do something with it. And I'm sure I'll have some more digging to do to get the rails system looking decent. Okay, now that I got those breeze farms working, I'm going to show you quickly how it works. So, yeah, jump on the minecart, you press the button, you pull out your sword, it automatically drops you off here, and the water pushes them towards you. because if they were at the back, you couldn't quite hit them this distance. And it also pushes the drops towards you, but there's hoppers to pick up everything. Look in here, keys are going in here and stuff. And so yeah, once you're done, press the next button. And I might end up using some of these other spawners because you can get through these 3 really fast, and might as well be collecting more keys, especially when you're doing an ominous trial. So, and I noticed this spawner has a larger delay between spawns than the others. So let's see the next one. So yeah, as I add more, there's sections where I can add more switches, so it'll pull you off into those, but I'll do that in between episodes. And I need to figure out which ones, because this will only work for like skeletons and zombies and stuff. It won't work well for spiders. So the one I was working on here, I think that's a spider spawner, so I'm probably not going to use that. Or if I do, I'll come up with a better design for that, a modified design of it. And yeah, so if you do the drink a ominous potion bottle, you can stay in the minecart, press the button, and go back around. And then here's the way up. And I think I'm going to put a pressure plate there. Let's do that. Let's see how well this works. Not well if you can't aim like I can't. There we go. Pressure plate might be a bad idea if mobs spawn here. So I was going to show a time lapse of me building these pipes, and I did break another hole in the bedrock ceiling there for the drop down. But yeah, silly me, forgot to press record in flashback. So I figured I'd just show how these work. And oh, last chance, if you have any guesses why it wasn't working before, put it in the comment right now. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a server config thing. It was user error. We're going to put this on, this on, this on, and this on. And we're going to go over here, just hop in. And I have it set to button. So the one thing about this is you need to be in the middle. Okay, so I actually did go up this time. This is new. When I was breaking the bedrock ceiling, I thought, man, my armor was taking so much damage and I was eating so much food doing it the first time. I'm gonna put blast protection on all my armor. Yeah, it's blast protection. So you could see when I'm hitting this, I'm not going up all the way, and that's because these pants have blast protection. So apparently some blast protection will still let you use wind charges, but all blast protection will do nothing. And yeah, you just walk forward once you're up. And yeah, I put these beacons up. I guess I'll explain them real quick. So this side's yellow, and over there you also see yellow. So that's the yellow direction, which I can't remember what direction that is. And then this is green, and that side's green. Maybe I'll just pull up Mini HUD real quick. That's south, green, south. And then we got red would be east, and pink is north. So yellow is west. So yeah, that way is up. And then, so even with the jump boost, you can jump 1.5 blocks to get up here. And this is the drop down. So you should be safe. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. See you next time. Goodbye.